Kyle, here goes your tires, buddy. Brand new ones.
You could have at least put the front ones on the back.
Moving you right day and night.
And we're supposed to be powered by science.
That's very true.
We better be able to get two people on one train somehow.
Here it comes. Yep, that's it.
Because every time I'm in his office, he's sitting there and all of a sudden he just reaches like this and there's a piece of chicken in his hand.
I'm like, how much chicken is under your desk?
I overshot the R&D budget this week, so I'm going to need that $250.
Moving it right day and night.
And point to you.
Yeah, he did.
Episode 107.
Yeah, welcome.
Whoa,
welcome.
now
All
it
the
works.
Hot Shot Secret fans. Like Aaron said, we are at episode 107.
Gee, Kyle, you grew a lot of facial hair in one
I
week.
did. And I lost a lot of weight. No, I'm just
Wow.
This week we are going to be focusing on water dispersants.
Oh, not hand sanitizer.
Not hand
I
sanitizer.
grabbed the wrong bottles.
Yeah, you grabbed the wrong bottle.
Oh, well.
So that doesn't work very well. As always, leave your questions and comments down below. We will be answering them throughout the show for anybody who wants to try to stump Aaron on some of the water dispersants. We'll see
I'm
how that
already
goes.
stumped.
And also, we would like to know, what is your garage project?
Yeah, lawnmower, snowmobile, it doesn't matter. I want to see them all. Gas, diesel, propane,
You know what my garage
Solar
you know what
power?
my garage project is?
cleaning it.
No, it's clean. I don't like things unclean. But the biggest thing I'm trying to work on is I would love to have a bar stool scooter. I mean, it'd be pretty cool.
Do you have a bar stool?
Nope, got to find one.
So, true story. One of the establishments I used to frequent when I was younger was sold to the library to make a parking lot, and I got one of the bar stools out of there. It was my bar stool, and over the last 20 years, it has
Disintegrated.
disintegrated. That's the word. So I had to throw it away, and that was very sad.
Sad story.
It is.
Everybody's mourning with you right now.
I'm so sad I can't even think words.
As always, okay, also at the end of the show, we'll be doing our weekly drawing. This week's prize is what? RV.
Premium diesel fuel additive.
That's correct. RV Diesel Premium Fuel Additive. We'll be giving it away. You can enter each week at hotshotsecret.com/giveaway. And as always, we are dueling. Where are we dueling? Where are we dueling? Dual streaming at?
YouTube, which we do not check the comments, so if you're watching that, hold off for a reply. But we do check the comments on our Facebook page here.
We do check both those. Be sure to like and share the video. Hit the subscribe button to get any updates on YouTube, as well as also follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. I don't even know how our TikTok's doing. I know that it just kind of... I mean, Kyle came in and told me one day, he's like, I got more views on one video than our TikTok has. And I was like, okay, well, you know how to do it.
He has a TikTok?
Oh, yeah. Kyle has a TikTok. I talked him into it, and then I left. So,
Well,
okay. Well, at this time, we're going to do the get to know me. You want to do it, or you want me to do
I
it?
think you should do it.
Okay. Well,
All right. Here we go. With no further ado.
this is our get to know you segment where we take people that work here and we get to know them. This week we have none other than Levi, who started as maintenance and now is working with R&D with Brian Carter. So I'm going to ask you questions. Right? Fluid recovery. Oh, okay. Yeah. So Levi, I'm going to ask you questions. You go ahead and answer. What do you do here at Hot Shot Secret?
I work in the fluid recovery department, and pretty much that's where we take used antifreeze, refract it down, and clean it, make it new.
Okay. Where were you born?
That I do not know.
You don't know what hospital or anything where you're born?
Nope.
Okay.
I know I was born in Ohio,
Okay.
but not the hospital.
Then where did you grow up?
Actually, right in a little town called Johnsville. It's right down the road here, and that's
He's being truthful in that. You could blink and you'll probably miss that town.
It's about the size of a pea.
Yeah. What was your first job?
Oh, my first actual job was milking cows. Milked them off of a little road right down from my house for 2 years.
2 years of milking cows. I know how it feels because I've done it. And it's actually not bad, especially if you get to drink the milk straight from the cow instead of having to wait for it to be fertilized and everything. What was your first car?
Oh, my first car was it's actually a truck. It's a 1993 Dodge Cummins.
What do you have now that you drive?
A 2017 Chevy Cruze.
Did you play any sports growing up?
No.
No sports. What is your favorite hobby?
Really, I would say going out and shooting guns.
Favorite holiday?
Gonna have to say Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. He likes to eat. I see it. We got it. Favorite beverage?
Gatorade.
Gatorade?
Mm-hmm.
Over pop and everything, Gatorade.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your favorite TV show or movie?
Oh. Well, it's got to be the Fast and Furious franchise, Got to watch every single one of them.
What about TV show? Do you like
TV show? I watch a lot of Gears.
Gears? Okay. Aaron, you have any special question for him? None you can think of. Man, you...
Nitrous on an automatic car?
No, you don't put nitrous on it.
Okay, well, we thank you very much, Levi, for stopping by. And hopefully everybody gets to know Levi a little bit more. Have a good day. Aaron Darnell is walking back over here. We're going to check the comments. You ready? There's some stumpers in here. Just for you.
How's it going, guys? I don't know.
Nick says, what's up, guys? Nick, what is up? Hope you are doing good. Josh Hernandez says, back at it. Kyle Fisher says, what's up? Kyle, I don't even want to hear it right now. I heard you were on the beach drinking lemonade and eating crab cakes. Because of a hurricane, he gets treated... Never mind. We won't go there. Justin Scott says, what's happening? James Bruce says, you studs Aaron and Big Country back in the limelight.
Him popped in a while.
I know. I was kind of wondering what was going on with him because I hadn't seen him in a while. So now we know that Cowboy Thor, James Bruce is in the house. Not literally, but
virtually.
So, do you want to introduce what we're about to show everybody?
Well, I suppose so. We're going to show a fantastic race video. Everyone loves the race videos. This week is Artie Maupin with his 6.7 index class, 6.7 liter Cummins.
So, without further ado, enjoy.
I'm Artie Maupin, and I'm powered by science. My truck is a 2004 Dodge Ram. It's covered in fiberglass, all fiberglass doors, front clip, bed sides, all that jazz. It's a sleeved 6.7 liter Cummins engine from One Way Diesel in Texas. I got a set of Waggler rods, BD injection pumps, a set of Dynamite diesel injectors. transmission in there. We run the 670 index class for right now because we don't have our license for the big 590 class just yet, but we are working on that. I run the adrenaline racing oils through the entire truck and the fuel additives in both the race truck and the tow rig. Cool. By the way, I put EDT in my truck. Or EDT, yeah, I put EDT in my truck. Last year my truck got 16.5 miles a gallon loaded coming down here, and this year I put EDT in every tank and I got 17. So I got a half a mile a gallon doing, that's all I did was just run EDT in my fill-ups on the way down here. I think I have a half a.
That was a really good video. You know what Artie forgot to tell everybody is that he actually has our Franz filter on his tow pig as well.
Do you know that he also had someone test the G56 fluid for us? Do you know I talk to Artie every once in a while?
Mm-hmm.
I should be published in one of his articles.
Yeah,
Artie
and
always gets all the credit because he's better at quotes, but I talk to Artie quite a bit.
well, yeah, and I mean Artie has always been one of those guys that he'll try anything for us. As you could see towards the end there, he was trying some of the special sauce racing fuel. But, yeah, no, I mean, Artie's truck, if you knew anything about last year, it was like up and down for Artie. And he was racing our Duramax in our BMW more than he was racing his own truck. And I'm so glad that he actually got in touch with the guys down at One Way Diesel and everything, Chase Wells and them. They're phenomenal tuners. Nothing against all the other tuners out there, just saying. They're very good. They actually got Paul Cato's truck up and running, and was making that thing. It was just a monster after they got done tuning it. But anyways, dealer shout outs. Want to do them?
Beans Diesel Performance in Woodbury, Tennessee. And our good buddies W&A Auto Farm and Diesel Repair in Mount Vernon, Kentucky.
Mount Vernon, Kentucky. Well, welcome aboard, guys. We are glad you have joined us. And if you guys need anything, feel free to give us a call, even if your rep is not in during this week or next week or whenever. We'll get you taken care of. And
he's going to be gone tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, no, Aaron. So she's in Florida.
See, I still don't know the territory map.
She was supposed to be in Mississippi, then going to Florida, but then the hurricane hit, so I don't know how that's all working out. Because I know Kyle was supposed to go from Tampa to Pensacola today, but because of that, they canceled his flight and his Airbnb. So I'm sure it's a headache right now. But we just do want to let everybody know, if you need anything, let us just call in, let us know. Dealers, also, do not forget, we still have space up on our dealer wall where your decal will be placed, so you can be put on our Fuel Your Minds and any other of our repair videos that we have been doing. Aaron's like, yeah, that's the beam. That's the lift beam. So
They shot a couple how-to videos this week, so
yeah,
those stickers will be in the videos.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's not just for our entertainment.
Right. Well, and that's kind of a big thing. Like we tell our dealers, is we want to give them as much exposure as we can, and that's one of the things where, I mean, a lot of our videos we've been doing of like how to do fluid changes and stuff, that stuff is good for people who's never done it and are trying to do it themselves, especially right now with everybody being locked in their houses and
no, it's no fun.
Not going out and everything.
I feel like I'm grounded.
Yeah, no joke.
It's high school all over again.
Anyway, so TV airings this week.
Ooh.
On Saturday at 6:30 a.m. If some of you are like me and early risers, you'll get up and David Stacy's Gears is on. It's episode 9 in Motor Trend Network, and it premieres, and it is Stiction Eliminator. Just a cool little thing. It says Stunt Double Assembly, Bed, Bar, and Beyond, featuring Hot Shot Secret.
Bed, Bar, and Beyond.
Yeah, I know. First I about said Bed, Bath, and Beyond, but I was like, yeah, that's not what it says. Also on Saturday, 10:30 a.m., I would hope everybody's up by then, but Truck U, number 1609, Motor Trend Network, Powered by Science, standalone feature, 3 of 5. It's a 2-minute little segue of FR3 on a classic Chevy pickup. To be decided, it says. And then at 9...
they haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah.
Just some old Chevy, whatever. It's just a Chevy, who cares?
Also on Saturday at 11:30 a.m., All Girls Garage, number 908, Motor Trend Network, Break Room features the Stiction Eliminator 1971 Olds Cutlass 350. You ever driven a Cutlass?
Yes.
Did you like it?
You know me. Of course I did. I like those old cars.
Yeah. I've always wondered if maybe I should just go and buy one. Just to have it.
No test drive, just
my
here's the
buddy
cash.
Actually was planning on buying one, and I don't know why he didn't get it, but I mean it looked really good. I mean, so I heard they're good vehicles.
They're fun.
Upcoming events.
PRI canceled. Apex canceled. SEMA canceled. NTPA canceled. Rudy's end of the season blowout canceled. It looks like we have a few. I thought everything was canceled. Yeah, so as everybody may have caught on, the ODS event at Hardway Sunshine Showdown is going on, and it will be the final event for the season for ODSS. And that's going on this weekend. And the Shakedown Nationals, number 18 at Virginia Motorsports Park. That's going on this weekend. And then from September 22nd to 24th, the Farm Science Review is going to be online. So that's going to be really exciting.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I can imagine how well that would go. And October 10th is Beans Diesel Blackout in the Country 2020. I wonder if that's in Woodbury, Tennessee as well. How about that?
Correct. So,
How did I guess that?
Yeah, I guess you're pretty good and dead on it today. But like we said, yeah, we will be out at the ODSS event this weekend at Holt at Emerald Coast Dragway. And Kyle left the other day, and Aaron left the other day, and they both, we wanted them to get down there safely because of the hurricane coming in. So as far as we know, everything is still on, everything's still a go, and there's going to be racing this weekend. I did see where Firepunk and Josh Scruggs are trying to beat Stainless Diesel, where if you were at the Indiana race at Scheid, you knew that Stainless Diesel set a record at 482, and Scruggs is planning on going under 482, which will be very exciting.
So is Johnny Gilbert.
Yeah, so is Johnny Gilbert.
So it's gonna last race of the season. It's gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, and I'm pretty excited about the Firepunk guys too, because when we went to Scheid's on that Friday night at Test and Tune, they ran a 426. Then they were running 430s, and then the next day they ran 427, 426 again, and then in the finals they ran a 432. They're so close to hitting that goal of breaking the record that I think it's probably going to be this weekend, because for anybody that's been down the Holt, whenever it gets warm out, that track gets sticky, like sticky. So either they'll break it or
they'll buy it. You break it, you buy it.
Right now,
wrong one.
So those are what is going on. That is pretty much it on our calendar for the rest of the year to do.
It's pretty.
Because everything else has been canceled. So if there's any events or something that's around you that you think that we possibly might want to go to, let us know. You never know.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, everything we plan on going to mostly is canceled. So sales and retail, EDT is now available at Advanced Auto Parts.
It is. And it's been moving off the shelves too.
Yeah, EDT is definitely been moving off the shelves for sure.
Ooh.
Also, be in the loop and everything on Hot Shot Secret, including sales, news, and blogs. Subscribe to our email newsletter to stay up to date on news and exclusive deals at hotshotsecret.com/
Right. Email.
There you go.
Or you can do the Levi version of clicking 8,000 times on the
Cookie. Now, somebody signed me up for it.
Well, really?
And I don't know who it was, but the one day I came into work and I just realized I had a whole bunch of emails from years, like from all 4 years I've been here, of like specials, deals, coupons, and I'm like, I didn't even know my name was on it, which is fine. I mean, I don't mind it, because that way then whenever Josh emails me and says we're running a special, I already figured it out because I got an email about it. But so this week, like we said, we'll be talking about water dispersants.
Huh.
So the two different kinds, we'll get into that. But right now, the man of the hour gets to do his Science Corner video.
It's a rerun.
It's a rerun.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's brand new. I just finished it 5 to 10 minutes ago, right before my nap, and here it is.
Yep. So, without further ado, Aaron with this week's Science Corner.
Today we're going to do a quick demonstration on our water dispersants. For the gasoline side, we use an emulsifier which microencapsulates the water molecules into the solution of the fuel. For the diesel side, we always use a demulsifier which separates the water and the fuel. For the gasoline side, we have dyed the fuel blue and the water pink to see the separation and then the emulsification process. On the diesel fuel side, we left the fuel undyed so you can see the cloudiness of the fuel when there's water present. For the emulsifier, we're going to use one test tube to show the lack of separation of the water and the fuel. On the diesel side, we have two test tubes to show the cloudiness and then the lack of cloudiness after we add our demulsifier. So the first side, we're going to do the emulsification. As you can see, there's nothing in there except fuel. When we add the dyed water, it will want to sink to the bottom, although some is absorbed into the fuel. We're going to mix it up. And you see it still wants to separate. Adding the emulsifier will bring the water into solution by microencapsulation. No separation. What you saw before was called phase separation. The water and ethanol mixture dropped to the bottom, creating an uncombustible mixture, and the gasoline at the top has a lower octane rating, so it doesn't want to burn as well either, or ping and knock and cause pre-detonation. By fully encapsulating the water molecules and letting it pass through the system, the gasoline is even and homogeneous. Next, we're going to add water to the diesel fuel. There's a few reasons why we use a demulsifier for diesel fuel. The first is it is easily separated by the water fuel separator, so you don't run the water through your system. Water reduces lubricity and causes more wear and tear on your parts and fuel system. Another common problem is steam from the high pressure and high temperatures and the fuel system will actually blow off the injector tips on some vehicles. I'm going to shake it up to see that even though it does separate, the water is still suspended in the fuel because it's cloudy. That's a telltale sign. You can also see the pink droplets of the water since we dyed it. Using the demulsifier, it removes the moisture from the system and makes it perfectly crystal clear. So the test tube with the demulsifier that's in the Hot Shot Secret products is clear, while the untreated test tube is cloudy, which means there is still water suspended in the system. I hope those demonstrations help you understand the difference between demulsification and emulsification. If you have any more questions, please go to our website at hotshotsecret.com or call 1-800-341-6516. That was your daily, weekly, Thursday Facebook Tech Talk tip video. That was a joke. That's supposed to be there for fun. Wow.
Oh man.
That's funny.
See, that was
it's
pretty
fun
funny.
watching the old ones. I mean the brand new ones.
Oh my goodness. No, that was pretty good. I like how you actually done it in front of everybody so they could see it, because sometimes when you explain this on the phone to somebody, they do not understand what you're talking about, especially if they're a newer customer or their first diesel, and they're like, well, that means nothing to me. I just want cetane or lubricity. But water demulsification or emulsification is very critical to a vehicle as well. So as we were saying, two different types, emulsifiers and demulsifiers.
Correct.
And what is the exact difference, Aaron?
Emulsifiers, hide the water in the fuel. Keep it separated and homogeneous and lovely. Just like that, lovely.
Well,
And demulsifiers drop that crap to the bottom.
Well, and like you seen in the video, you could see where it was cloudy because of the emulsifier. And I mean, you did a great job explaining why we don't use emulsifiers. I mean, nothing. I mean, there's tons of people out there that do use emulsifiers, but we actually, in a diesel with the water separator, you don't have to really worry about it whenever you got a demulsifier. So
Yeah, load off your mind.
So
don't forget to
empty
it.
Don't forget to empty your water separator, because there are some people that they decide that it's about as useless as doing an oil change or a filter change, right?
Yeah, don't need to do that either.
But it is critical to your truck's longevity to make sure you dump out your water separator. So when would you actually use one over the other? The emulsifier over the demulsifier, the demulsifier over the emulsifier?
Gasoline, emulsify. diesel, demulsify. That's simple.
So why would you do that?
Because there's a lot of reasons. One, the fuel water separator in the diesel system takes it out and it will blow the injector tips off. In a gasoline vehicle, those pressures aren't nearly as high. You may be running 60 pounds of pressure.
Yeah.
So it's just
Yeah.
let it rip.
Yeah, and so you don't really have to worry about the water. The water pretty much would turn into steam, right, in a gas engine.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Yeah.
Well,
As it-
after it's in the combustion chamber, it doesn't do it at the tips,
Right.
like in the fuel system when the diesel. So
Yep. Nope, that makes sense. How does water get into fuel?
little ninjas crawl up in the tank and they pour it in. No.
But the fuel
Go-
I get. Okay, so I'm gonna play.
Condensation changes in
Okay,
temperature.
go ahead.
Heat and cooling cycles allow condensation on the tank, and it then falls down into your.
Yeah, and I think there's a misconception that some people think that you only get water from fuel pump, and that's not true. Sometimes it can
Right,
be
it can
from
happen.
sitting.
Right.
It can be from the weather, but there's water that's going to be found
Right.
inside the fuel tank. So, with having the demulsification or dispersants in the actual additive, it allows for those to get out of there, so you don't have to worry about them. So, what products have what types? So, the gasoline stream,
Ready?
emulsifier or demulsifier?
Neither.
What?
No,
that.
I know.
Know.
It's supposedly you're just going to use it right away because it's a one tank cleanup, and so we didn't necessarily worry about the moisture at that time.
Okay.
So hopefully you don't set it and forget it.
Yeah. Well,
But-
and I totally understand not having a water dispersant in there, especially with it being the one
Yeah,
tank
and
kind of thing.
yeah, diesels are more hygroscopic, which means they absorb water a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
So typically you're not going to see as much water in gasoline as you are in diesel.
So what about our gas, RV premium gas additive?
We did add an emulsifier to that.
Okay.
Since the RVs do a lot of traveling and then sitting some more and then sitting some more. So for storage reasons, we add an emulsifier.
Emulsifier. Okay.
Emulsify.
So emulsifier, not any
Nope.
water dispersant in gasoline stream. Emulsifier in the gasoline premium RV additive.
Correct.
So what about the RV diesel
Demulsifier.
demulsifier?
Am I getting these right?
Yeah, you're doing good.
Do I win a prize?
So
Do I win
once
an
again,
S10 banner?
S10 banner. So once again, demulsifier separates water from the actual fuel, drops it to the bottom, goes into your water separator. Diesels, that's what's good for. Emulsifiers in a diesel, though, could possibly blow off your injector tips. That's not, we don't want that.
No.
Diesel extreme, demulsifier, emulsifier.
Demulsifier. What? I missed it. What did he say?
First, I thought Josh was challenging you, like, what are you talking about?
I thought he said, duh. I can't hear that far.
Well, so here brings another question to us then. Why would we use a water dispersion in the diesel extreme but not in the gasoline extreme?
Just because diesel fuels, I almost said a bad word. It's crappy. There you go. Yeah.
Chicken poop.
It's a little bad.
Kid would say. And then everyday diesel treatment,
Demulsifier.
demulsifier. So what happens if the water is already in the bottom of the tank? How are we going to treat it?
Well, it's honestly a lot tougher if there's not a whole bunch. Like, if you exceed the amount of water than we have for the demulsifier, it won't really take care of all of it. There are a few products on the market that will help. We have one that's not on the market, but
So, was this question made for you to answer to say,
I'm not really
there's
sure.
something coming?
I don't think there is.
Okay.
Um, uh, Oh, is that what you mean? Oh. Well, yeah, since we got water in the tank, that's why we have the rust and corrosion inhibitors. And misleading question.
Yeah, especially when we're
trick-
talking about water
Trying
dispersants,
to,
and he's
well, I was,
going into rust and corrosion inhibitors.
yeah.
So that, I mean, that's in all of our diesel products.
How
as
do
well.
we treat it? We treat it fair, like everyone else. Like, hi, water. How are you doing at the bottom of the tank? No, that's okay.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna check comments on that. Oh my goodness.
Well, I was just a little confused
Kyle
by his.
Fisher says true story. Yeah, we know. David Burke says, hey TJ. Hey David, I just talked to David not too long ago. They're actually getting his pallet ready to go again.
701 area code.
You are correct. Good job. You're learning them. Madeline says, Kyle Fisher, thanks for the invite. Yeah, no joke. I would love to be on the beach and sipping lemonade, eating crab cakes. Kyle tagged Art Moppin. David Robinson says, hello, gentlemen. Just convinced my stepdad to start using EDT in the 2020 Ram. Explained about the CP4 issues. Awesome. That is exactly what you want to use in the CP4 to be able to get the LX4 already infused in the EDT, keep everything clean. Definitely will help you out. On that note, talked to a guy Monday. He had 8,000 miles on his brand new Ford, and CP4 went out. And the dealership is actually going to do the work for it, repair for free.
Well, that's nice of him.
But he said he couldn't believe that it only had that many miles and it did that. So he was looking for something to keep it from happening again, because he's like, if it happens in another 8,000 miles, then it's going to hurt me. So yeah, no, great thing you started on him now. Shelly says, Aaron, you need to turn up your mic or speak louder. Oh, Josh already took care of it.
Huh.
Kyle says he texted Josh.
This is...
Kyle also says next weekend in Mount Vernon, Ohio, at Pacemaker's Drag Strip, we need to be there because the Hot Shot Secret S10 might be there.
Just might.
Just might.
Just might.
Kyle said, inside story, Levon pre-ordered extra motor parts from D&J. They're turning up the S10 this weekend. Telling you, it's the last race of the year. Not for them, I know it's not.
Can't hold nothing back.
Good old Bobby Boucher. Last race of the season. Can't hold nothing back. We know.
Wow.
Dorian says, what up, y'all? Dorian. Nice to see you back on here, my brother. And Angel says, hello from Texas. Well, hello from good old Ohio. Think.
Good. Did you say good cold Ohio?
Well, it's actually not too bad today. I mean, it has been weird for me. Like, I was telling somebody the other day that we went from 70 and then it's been dropping down to like 44 degrees at night. And, like, my allergies are kicking up. So whenever I come in to work out, like, I'll start coughing. I'm like, oh, great, I'm getting Rona. I'm like, so I actually Googled it the other day. I was like, what in the world? And it said it was my allergies, which I didn't expect, but whatever. If I could live in a place where it was constantly warm, which I can't say Texas is like that, because whenever I was out there a couple years ago, I went from Odessa up to Amarillo, and Odessa was super hot. I was thinking it was like 98 degrees. I went to Amarillo, and it's like 42 degrees. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? And they're like, yeah, it's weird up here. We sometimes get it like that. But yeah. Dorian says, my brother's Keeper 221 is ready for Florida thanks to Hot Shot Secret. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you run. I was looking forward to Shides to see him. You didn't see him. I was kind of depressed. Angel asked, any way to refill the EDT bottle? So useful when on the road. If I do carry both the Extreme and EDT in the truck, always. So I'm thinking they're talking about the 16-ounce bottle, which it is literally impossible to refill unless you take out the plug from the neck.
Oh, you can do it.
I mean, if you
want to spend 4 hours,
well,
you can do it.
we actually have had people that have tried to like push it to the side and pour it in there in hopes that it would do it, and they said it took like 4 hours for like
It's a good time.
4 ounces or something. They said it didn't do it very well. But we actually use a machine that pushes that plug down in there. So to pull it out, I mean, you're gonna trying to put it back in is gonna be a nightmare. Yeah, it will drop to the bottom. I mean, in that instance, I mean, I normally tell people if you want to have something that's easy, quick fill up, I tell them to refill the 4-ounce bottles. I mean, just because if you know you're going on a long trip, I mean, get a little baggie or a little box and put 4 of those little 4-ounce bottles in that you refilled. Put them in the side of your door and go, or whatever. But that's the best way. What were you going to say?
Or don't. I don't know.
He's like,
yeah, just go. Or don't.
Terry Howard says, Happy Hot Shot Secret Day, guys. Only cool thing I got to say is my O'Reilly store has sold so much product that the distribution center ran out. Huh. Well,
that's what that big order is, apparently.
That makes sense now. Well, that's good to hear. Thank you very much,
I will
Terry
tell
Howard.
the guys in the warehouse to blame it on Terry. And
actually, we may have to say that during our morning meeting tomorrow. Everybody will just say, well, Terry Howard told us that it's because of him.
Right.
O'Reilly's had to reorder. So,
yeah.
But thank you. We appreciate that. Angel says, LOL, weather here in South Texas is bipolar, thunderstorms and 90 degrees with humidity. Hey, I would take that over knowing it possibly could snow next weekend, and I don't like it.
No, I'm not a fan.
I've seen black woolly worms, and they say normally if you see black woolly worms, we're going to have a horrible winter. I hope not.
I haven't seen any, so that means I'm not going to see winter.
You're not going to.
Right?
You're not going to see a winter.
Right.
I
haven't seen the brown ones, the yellow ones, the green ones, the purple ones. None of them.
I was in Kentucky last week and we seen brown ones, but up here I've seen 2 black ones. So.
Well, I haven't seen any, so I'm not going to see winter.
Kyle says, check out Amy Gilbert's stainless diesel this weekend. I think she might be streaming the ODSS race. So yeah.
Nice.
So it's probably going to be on I would think if it's on the Facebook page, that's where she's going to stream it. Might even be on their website. But definitely go over there and watch it. Support the last race of the year. If you can make it out to Holt, Florida, go out there. Enjoy yourselves. I don't know if they're having any restrictions or anything, how strict they are in Florida. I don't really know. I haven't been down there. Haven't been watching the news. And Kyle says records will be broken. Well, I hope so. Everything was meant to be broken. Oh. And Angel says, sorry guys, I know it was a lame question about filling up the 16-ounce. But that's not a lame question. We get it all the time. It's fine.
No, we deal with Kyle every day, so we're good. We're used to lame questions. He's not here to defend himself, so we might as well.
Yeah, that wasn't a lame question at all. We totally understand. We have had some people call in and say that they wanted a bottle that they could refill. And it's really hard with the plug that's in there. Right. So,
and there's no way to get it out successfully. Like sometimes bottles get mislabeled front to the back.
That's a funny story.
So they have to go through and actually they punch the plug through the bottom of the.
I actually.
Is that one on backwards? Is that why we got that?
No, this one's right. Okay. So we had a person call in this week. I'm glad you said it, so I'm gonna go there. That for customer service, who said that they couldn't squeeze the bottle to get it up into this filler cup. Well, here it looks like there was a actual stopper right here. So
one got pushed through. The machine hit it twice.
So no, I don't know. I don't know how, but because if you look, this little stopper right there is unless it got stuck in there, unless one did get pushed in there and it just fell to the bottom and it got stuck in there. I mean, that would be my only thought of how that happened, but I mean, it was just odd. He said maybe he thought maybe the bottle had just been deformed where it had been pinched right there and the mold was messed up, but We told him we'd get him taken care of.
I don't
So-
remember. Did we do a Facebook Live last week?
Wait,
I honestly don't remember.
did you do a Facebook Live last week? Oh yeah, you did. You did do a Facebook Live. Sorry, I was working.
Just wondered. Sorry, I was working. Yeah, it's been. Oh yeah, that one. So I didn't do. I just hung out. I didn't say a word. I remember now. Sorry.
Oh, okay. That
explains it all.
That explains it. Aaron wasn't paying attention. To
Right.
anything. Aaron was sleeping at the wheel.
Speaking of sleeping at the wheel, we did RV testing last week.
We did.
Just so you know.
So
did
when
you hear
we-
Did you hear anything
I
about
did
it?
not hear anything about RV testing. So what did we test on the RVs?
I'm thinking we used this one. Yes, the RV diesel premium additive. We got 6.1% increase in fuel mileage. One change. And that's a big tank, and so
What was a 150 tank?
yeah, 125.
125.
Still, it's a lot. It's
Yeah,
more.
'cause,
It's more
well,
than
I mean, you pretty much almost have to use this whole bottle.
10 ounces. Yeah, it was a
So-
good time.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that would drive me nuts. But do we have that in 16-ounce round?
We do not.
We do not.
As of now, I don't know.
I don't know either.
You sell it.
The RV diesel. Just a squeeze. Okay. Well.
So
there you go.
everybody else gets to 1, 2, 3. I lost count after 6.
So here's a good question for you. How close are we to the secret sauce being available?
Which secret sauce? The one that somebody.
Yeah.
What? Which secret
For
sauce?
racing.
It's the end of the year. No
okay.
need to.
Okay,
No need
end
to.
of the year stuff. Okay.
We're-
Well-
I mean, the race is the last race is upon us, so we'll
really-
reconvene in a few months.
I really was hoping this wasn't the last race, because, I mean, if you were at Shies a couple weeks ago, like it was crazy competitive. I mean, Josh Scruggs, I mean, him and Johnny were like neck and neck. The Ben Shaddy and Larson, they were neck and neck, and I mean, it's just, it's kind of one of those things we started late, and then it's all of a sudden over. So I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe we should start throwing fits so we get more, or we need to tell them just come up to Xenia or Pacemakers and throw a big old. You think we could get all those diesels down Pacemakers track?
I don't know.
Get Rod on the phone, be like, hey Rod,
Well,
send diesels your way.
he'd be down.
He'd be down. So giveaway this week's prize is the
I
RV
think anyone,
diesel
any
Tree-
track would be.
RV
Oh, look at that.
premium diesel treatment. I don't know if you're seeing me or not.
Is he zooming in?
Zooming in. Bill and Ted's Excellent
Here.
Adventure.
Just let it speak for itself.
Speak for itself. So we're giving this away, and once again, you need to sign up each week at www.hotshotsecret.com/giveaway to be a winner. And as a bonus, if you read that again, if you comment before the end of the show to your email being pulled, you will win a Hot Shot Secret T-shirt.
That's why we do it at the end of the show. That way they only have 26 seconds to respond.
Right. Well,
Eh?
I guess you could say it. So this week's winners on the giveaway was
It's at something.
so.
Just remember, don't.
JAH1101 at sit dash
Something. At something.com. We don't want everybody emailing them.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, okay.
At something.
So, JAH1101 at something.com.
That's it.
Hey, I didn't know. I about gave everybody's thing away. And then also the other winner is Jason N. Malaina. Malena? Ooh. Jason N. Malena. At something.com.
Oh, it's actually at somethingelse.com.
Man.
Right.
So if those two people are watching right now, we're looking at the comments. We don't see anything. Does RV work in regular diesel?
Yes.
Does RV work?
Excellent question. So why would you choose? Why would you choose the RV diesel to put in your pickup truck or your farm equipment if you're gonna experience a lot of storage? That's mostly what this was formulated for. I mean, it still has the cetane, the lubricity, injector cleaner, rust and corrosion, storage and stability, all the good stuff.
So how long can I keep this in
2 years.
2 years. Okay. So more stability
Wow, that was good on that.
than the EDT
Right.
as far as longevity of keeping
Right.
it. So, I mean, if you wanted to use this, could you use it?
Absolutely.
But
And
200 treats 200 gallons, treats 400 gallons. Is there LX4? 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 You're all good. So, man, I feel like the show went fast. Once again,
did.
this weekend, Holt, Florida, Emerald Coast Dragway, down at the Hardaway Performance Showdown, right?
sounds right.
Sounds about right. So,
There's like
Final
341 names for everything.
well,
And it's the same.
I mean, well, yeah, the Suncoast Spring
Right.
Time Shakedown. I think that's how you say it. But final ODSS event this weekend, Hardaway Sunshine Showdown. Yep, there we go.
Sunshine.
And
Are they
this
going to change it to
starting-
Sally Hurricane Showdown instead?
Actually, this started yesterday. So at Virginia Motorsports Park, if you didn't know, right now since yesterday, there's the Shakedown Nationals at Virginia Motorsports Park. So go out, support your local tracks, support your racers, support every person who's just trying to put on a show for you guys and trying to win some money and put down some new records. We hope everybody has a great Thursday afternoon. Aaron, you got anything
I
else?
thought I had something else.
What you got? A brain fart?
Not sure. But I think everyone that's watching today should like the Hot Shot Secret R&D page, Facebook page.
Well,
It's a good time.
And
Not really, but
I
just
will
go with
tell
it.
you, if you like the Hot Shot Secret R&D page, I think that's where most people were finding out about newer things coming out because you were posting them
Oh, yeah.
before anybody ever knew. So they're like, well, I want to order.
Why can't I have some?
Yeah, we had people calling in like a day after you had posted something, and we're like, what are you talking about? And they're like, I just seen it on the Hot Shot Secret R&D page. We're like, I have no clue. So people found out before we did. But yeah, so definitely go over to Hot Shot Secret R&D page and like that page so that you can see all the new stuff that Aaron's coming out
it's
with,
even.
and
It's
we
almost
are.
a little more heads up than the email list.
Yeah, it is heads up. So, anything else?
No, but it says that the birthday girl is watching.
The birthday girl is watching. Who's the birthday girl?
Miss Brenda.
Okay.
Remember her?
Yeah.
Okay.
So happy birthday, Brenda. Hope you are taking care. Anything else?
I think I'm done.
Okay. Well, we hope that you guys enjoyed the show. We will talk to you guys later. Big Country out.
Other guy out too. Science nerd out.
Science